That's what she said, calm and cold, like she was talking about the weather. Then she smiled. That stiff, polite smile people save for strangers. Just for special people, she added. Special people. And I wasn't one of them. I remember standing in my kitchen with my phone in my hand, the kettle screaming on the stove. I didn't hear it. I didn't even blink. My son, my only child, had just married the woman I treated like my own daughter. And they didn't even invite me. A week later, she called again. This time her voice was sugary sweet. The rent's overdue. Mama, she said. Did you send it? That's when I smiled. Didn't I tell you? I replied softly. I don't pay for what doesn't belong to me anymore. She laughed, uneasy and confused. She had no idea what I meant. Not yet. When I first met her, she was standing outside our gate in the rain, shaking. A college girl my son had brought home. Gentle eyes, a soft voice, innocence written all over her face. I gave her my umbrella. She gave me gratitude. She stayed for dinner, helped clean up, called me mama long before she ever earned it. I liked her. No, I trusted her. My son loved her deeply. And that was enough for me. When they moved in together, I helped them get settled. I paid the deposit, bought the furniture, even opened a joint account so she'd always feel secure. Foolish, wasn't it? Trust always feels noble until it turns into regret. The first signs were subtle. Her tone shifted. She stopped coming by. My son stopped calling. When I did see them, they sat apart, like two people pretending to be in love. Then I noticed the withdrawals. Small at first, then bigger. Rent money gone. Savings gone. Even my fixed deposit disappeared. When I asked my son, he brushed it off. She's handling it, Ma. She's good with numbers. Don't worry. I didn't, at least not right away. But one evening, I went to their apartment without warning. The door was slightly open. I heard her voice low, sharp, cruel. She's so gullible, she said. That old woman still thinks we'll move back in with her one day. Then laughter. My son's voice followed, hesitant, weak, but laughing all the same. In that moment, something inside me went completely still. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I simply turned around and walked away. Pain teaches lessons love never can. I became quiet, watchful, careful. I knew exactly what I had to do. I closed the joint account. I canceled the apartment lease that was in my name. The utilities, the internet, the insurance, everything tied back to my credit. Every part of their life was built on me. And one by one, I started pulling the threads, not all at once. No, that would have been too kind. It needed to fall apart slowly, like silk burning under a flame. I moved my money, sold the land I promised my son, and quietly changed my will. Then I stayed silent for weeks until the day she called, angry, demanding the rent. They had moved into a new place. Her name on all the paperwork. His credit was destroyed by joint purchases he never agreed to. She had isolated him just like she planned. I could have stepped in. I didn't. I let her tighten her own trap. When the landlord called me, I pretended to be confused and told him I knew nothing about the lease. He was furious, and he had every right to be. 2 days later, they received the notice. Eviction for non-payment. My son came to me, his voice shaking. Ma, please, we just need some time. I looked at him, the same boy who used to cling to my sorry when thunder scared him. Now he stood beside the woman who hollowed out my heart. I told you both, I said gently. I don't pay for what doesn't belong to me. He didn't understand then that I wasn't talking about money. I was talking about loyalty, about love. A month later, I saw her at the bank. She was arguing with the teller, her face drained of color, panic sharp in her eyes. I stood behind her, listening. Accounts frozen. Cards declined. The assets she thought she controlled were all in my name, locked and unreachable. She turned and saw me. Mama, what did you do? She whispered. I smiled, the same polite, gentle smile she once gave me. I only took back what was mine, I said. Her lips shook. You ruined us. I tilted my head. No? Dear. You did that the day you decided I wasn't one of the special people in my son's life. Then I walked away. A week later, my son came alone. No ring, no wife, no excuses. He didn't apologize, but the silence between us said everything. He sat beside me on the porch, staring ahead. She's gone, he murmured. I handed him a cup of tea. Good, I said softly. He looked at me, then really looked at me, and maybe for the first time. He didn't just see his mother. He saw a woman who learned how to survive betrayal with a quiet strength sharper than revenge. That night, I slept peacefully. Revenge doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it's simply choosing silence.